down.
What's your favorite part of being in Disneyland?
My favorite part of being in Disneyland, just seeing, I think, the joy, whether it's all the kids you see running around, certainly our kids, to see them just giddy with excitement for whatever the cars exhibit or whatever it may be, and just to see our guys really enjoy it and unwind and be big little kids for a few hours in the midst of a ton of pressure, a ton of blood, sweat, and tears that have led to being here.
You guys are all about winning the day. How do you win the day at Disneyland?
You have a great time, and you represent the University of Oregon, and we talk about that all the time. You're going to be great in football, during the season, during the school year. That's football and academics. During the holiday time, it's being great at kind of just segmenting off in your mind. It's time to practice, then it's time to go eat gravy, and now it's time to be great at football and truly savor and enjoy the Rose Bowl experience, because this is the only time this will ever happen. This team together on this mission, this is the only time this will ever happen, and to savor it and honor it both in celebration mode like this and work mode.
You have young children, so I'm sure you watch plenty of Disney movies. What's your favorite? What characters are you most excited to see today?
Oh gosh, I'd have to go. I'm kind of a classic guy, I guess. Maybe it's Mickey and Goofy. Got to meet Mickey. That was big. Our kids, that's a good one. I would definitely have to say the Cars. And there's the new car. I just learned this, but there's a new Cars exhibit, right? So Luigi, maybe Luigi. That guy works fast.
Coach, if you had to characterize a couple of your players as characters around here in Disney, what's Marcus? What's Lo? What are a couple of the guys?
Oh gosh, we've got a lot of goofies. We'd run out of goofy costumes. I don't know. Gosh, what would Marcus be? That's a good question. I'd have to go maybe one of the dwarfs. Which one? Give me a dwarf. Doc. Maybe a Doc. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah. Speaks when it really matters.
Every movie has a prince, right? It's Disney. Isn't that kind of...
Coach, how about settling in a couple days early? You guys got in here Christmas Day. What's that been like?
It's been good, I think. We had, our first day, the guys have had really good retention mentally of the game plan. I think sometimes the coaches are the ones that have the issues in terms of retaining maybe a tweak here and there from what you've done in the past in whatever phase. But our guys have retained that really well. Had a few just rust issues of throwing and catching, all those things that go with that, but that's why we did it. Now we're in a true game week mode, just totally pointed toward Florida State.
What's the last month been like? You win the championship, then you're recruiting, and then you're in New York, and now we're here. There's always a ton of hoopla. How do you guys maintain that focus that you need to win the game?
I think it just goes back again to segmenting whatever your priorities are right then. If it's being in New York, honoring an unbelievable achievement that's obviously an individual award, but a team, a culmination of a team effort. You're great at that. And then for especially the assistant coaches, those guys, man, they've been working a million miles an hour, catching 3, 4, 5 flights a day in terms of getting out to see recruits all across the country. And luckily right now it's usually a great reception on the other end. And those guys have really grinded out this entire month.
What's it like watching your players meet Florida State's players?
Yeah, that's always funny. Bowl games are always, there's that little posturing of everybody, and these guys that we have are awesome, and they're just introducing themselves, and there's always that testosterone effect of going back and forth, but it's been good.